I think this video is going to provide you guys with a ton of value today. I was away this weekend, a lot of driving, and it allowed me to reflect and gain some insight on what I wanted to talk about today. It's also been very, very well requested, and I see a lot of traders running into this issue a lot, myself included before. And it wasn't until the last, I'd say, 3 or 4 months that I really started to implement this, and my trading results have changed for the better. Seriously, you guys have heard me talk about my trading growth in the last couple months. It's just been like this. And not only the growth as a trader, but as a person, and just my whole view on life and the enjoyment that I'm getting on my day-to-day compared to before. So we're going to dive into a couple things today that I want to talk about. And if you do enjoy the video, please drop a like and comment. It helps the algorithm. It helps the videos reach a wider audience. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. So let's jump into the video. All right, guys. So if you guys are a new trader, this video you can listen to for sure as kind of insight on what you will be able to do later on. But this video is mainly for the traders who have kind of already gone through the grind phase and know what they're doing, have their own strategy, and are either full-time traders or they're on the way there and they're almost there. So this is the video for this type of audience. But like I said, if you are new, definitely stick around. I think it will still bring you some value. So what I want to talk about to start off is the law of diminishing return. All right. So the law of diminishing return is that after a certain point, the amount of effort you're putting in is not working anymore. So it's diminishing, right? The return on investment, then the return on your time is diminishing, right? So for example, say you're on the charts every single day, all day long, when you already know what you're doing, you already have your system, you're wasting time. You are not actually going to benefit from that time because you already know what you're doing. Obviously, you have to grind. Obviously, when you are at that stage where you don't know what you're doing, you have to put in all the hours. And I've talked about this before. I don't need to ramble on about the same stuff. Was putting in 8-hour days, getting on the charts all day long, all that stuff. You guys can look at my previous videos. I've talked about all that stuff. It wasn't until I started to implement balance into my life that I started to become a better trader. And I'm gonna touch more on this as the video goes on. I can't stress how important it is. I'm gonna be talking to you right now, okay? So you sitting there right now watching this video, I know you want this more than anything. You're either on your way there or you're already there. But nonetheless, you've made this happen or you're about to. My advice to you, and my advice to you people watching this video, you need to implement more balance in your life as a trader, okay? And there's gonna be some people who disagree with me, but I know if you're watching this, you need more balance in your life. And what I mean by balance is you need something that you can do outside of trading. And I've talked about this in a video before, but I want to reword it in a way that is applicable to how I'm living my life now. It's very, very important to have something to look forward to once your trading day is done. Because back when I was on my grind phase, I would say even up until this last year, trading was my everything. Trading was literally everything. And it's you guys actually that have helped me have so much more balance in my life, because now I'm able to chase something else. You guys know I'm big into fitness. I'm able to try and become my best self in the gym. I'm also able to build this YouTube channel up and grow an audience and connect with you guys. I love reading the comments and stuff. But the point is, you guys have given me a way to live my life in a sense that I'm not focused on trading 24/7. Because when I was focused on trading 24/7 and it was my everything in terms of my only goal that I was pursuing, my days really were up and down. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that it's easier said than done not to care about losses. It's easier said than done to not hold your head when you mess up or you take a trade against your plan. But it still does bug you and it still does affect you. I don't care who you are. And I would say now I don't get bugged when I lose trades. I'll get bugged if I didn't do something correctly or I missed something or something like that. That's who I am. But if I didn't have anything else going for me and trading was my only number one thing, and what I mean by number one thing is I mean my number one focus, and I was ignoring family, I was ignoring friends, like I did on my journey. When I quick sidebar here, when I was doing my journey, I cut off everyone, I cut off friends, I cut off everything to pursue it and put all my time into it. It's what worked for me. I had to do it. Do I regret it? Not at all. But there became a point where that law of diminishing return was kicking in. And not only in the sense that I wasn't learning anything new anymore and I was just wasting time sitting here on the charts, but I started to just care too much about trading. And if I would lose in the morning or I would mess up, my trading days done in the morning, I would hold my head all day long. I would be upset. It would affect my workout. It would affect how I was. It would affect when my girlfriend came home and I was still kind of upset about what had happened earlier in that morning. It wasn't until I started pursuing other goals off of the charts that I don't care anymore. I've talked about this in a video before, how I like to split my days up into mini days. So in the mornings is my trading session. After that, trading is done for me. Then I go to the gym, I'll have lunch. That's my main focus. Then I'll come back from the gym or have lunch, and RM trading, YouTube, creating content is my focus. Then to wrap up the day, I go back on the charts, I look at what had happened, make the case study for my community, talk about anything, answer questions, and then that's it. Before, I would just be focusing on the one, and it would just completely ruin my day. And I know if you guys are watching this video right now, you can relate to this 100%. But tying back to the point from the beginning of the video, you have to have something else you can pursue. And it doesn't have to be something else financially that you can pursue, but just something. Give yourself something to pursue off of the charts. If you aren't into fitness, I highly suggest that. Something that you can strive for that not only makes you a better person, but it also makes you a better trader. And I've talked about this before. If you guys want to go look at that video, I'll link it in the description where I touch more about that. But to tie it into what I wanted to talk about today, I was driving today. I was visiting my best friend this weekend. So I was over there. It was about a 2-hour drive. And then I saw my family. I saw my parents. And it's doing things like this now that have actually made my trading a lot better. And what I mean by this is I have passed all the grind stage. I'm not there anymore. I'm a funded trader. My goals now with trading are getting more funding. But my trading style, my strategy, everything is so ingrained in my head that I know exactly what I'm doing when I get on the charts. I've put the reps in over the years, 8 hours a day for years and years and years. I've done all that work now. Now I'm at the point in my journey where it's the most important part for me is to enjoy my life. Because when you're going through the grind phase with this destination in mind of when I get to the point I want to be, I get to enjoy my life and I do trading for freedom and all this stuff, you have to make sure that when you get there, you actually do that. Because it's so easy to just get stuck in the grind phase. But I'm telling you right now, you will develop better as a trader when you do take a step back. And I made a tweet the other day, a couple days ago, follow me on Twitter, I'm using it again. But it was just talking about how sometimes a weekend away with friends and family is all you need. If you're coming back from a winning streak, a losing streak. The balance aspect of your life with trading is huge. Put the work in so that you get to have fun later. Because once you know your trading plan and you are a consistent profitable trader, it's easy. Because all you have to do is show up every day. If your plan is met, you take the trade, move on with your day. It's the best. And if you're not there yet, I'm telling you, it is so awesome. Because then you have the whole rest of the day to do whatever you want. But being away with friends and family, it's something that I didn't do at all. And just a little bit extra information. My girlfriend and I, Julia, we live about 2 hours away from any friends and family. And except George, if you're watching this, it's like 45 minutes away. But we've been away from everyone for like 5-6 years. We're moving in September, back close to family, back close to friends. And I'm grateful because I'm at the point in my life now where I get to actually enjoy that. And it's something that I paused for a long time. And for you grinders out there, for the people who are where I am, from the people who are above me, and maybe for the people who aren't where I am yet, I know you can relate to this. Canceling family events. I know you can relate to missing the parties or missing your friends' hangouts and this and that just to grind. But I can't stress it enough. You have to remember that if you were grinding and you were sacrificing then, it was to have some fun now. And the definition of fun is up to you. Whether that be going out and having that drink with your friends, whether that be going and playing bowling or going on a vacation. Whatever that definition of fun is to you, you are sacrificing that to get to this moment where you are now. For me personally, the more balance I have added into my life, the better my trading has become because I am not dependent on it anymore. Not in the sense financially, but what I mean by I'm not dependent on it anymore to take up my mental capacity all day long like it used to. Because when you have something take up your energy, your mental energy all day long for years, and then it's not taking up that mental energy anymore, you have so much more space to fill it with things, right? And for me, I'm going to be filling it with fitness. I'm going to be filling it with hanging with friends. I'm going to fill it with enjoying my life, reaping the benefits of all the work that I've put in over the past years. I just can't stress it enough how much it has helped me. And I'm grateful because I'm grateful for past Mac, because past Mac sacrificed everything he needed to make present day Mac a lot happier. And I know future Mac is going to thank present day Mac for all the work that I'm putting in now. And I find it works in phases. So you'll go from working hard to then working smart, to then working hard, to working smart and hard, and just remembering why you did this all and add balance to your life. Balance can be whatever you want, but just add balance, because it's going to help you detach from any outcome. It's going to help you detach from any wins. It's going to help you detach from any losses, because once that part of your day is done, the rest of your day is there, right? And the markets aren't open on the weekend. So make sure you're doing something. What I personally like to do on the weekends is take one day off the charts 100%. So I don't look at the charts on Saturdays at all. Sunday, I look at the breakdown for the week and I start to get back into the groove. But make sure you're giving yourself some time. Make sure you're seeing your friends. Make sure you're seeing family. This whole grind hustle culture of you have to cut yourself away from everyone forever to get to where you want to be. You have to ask yourself, is that truly what you want? Or is that because someone on a YouTube video, a motivational video did that? Because I guarantee you a lot of these people who do that are lonely and they get to the end and they regret what they did. So that is this rant type video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please drop a like, drop a comment, and hit subscribe if you're new. We're on the way to 40,000 subscribers and it's just insane. And yeah, what do I say at the end of every single video, guys? Let's be 1% better every single day. Take care, and I'll see you all on Sunday.